Hello, we're back. How is everybody doing out there in TV land? Yes, crystal clear, high definition. Welcome back to Falling Stars. If you're new, welcome. We're a tabletop sci-fi RPG. I'm the creator, co-creator, Vanessa, to my, the one waving over there. This is my brother, Wayne.
And Mission Control over here. Yeah.
And Mission Control, the DJ.
Vanessa, we have a problem.
So welcome to the stream. If you're new, get your friends in here. They're gonna have fun. If you like Star Trek, Fallout, any of that other fun stuff, that's science fiction, it's all right here. So bring it. Don't sing it, I'm bringing drama. Okay? So here we go. What are our announcements for the day?
Our announcements for the day. If you watched before, you probably could see we sound a lot better because we have new mics. We've also got some cool new purpley looks thanks to a freelance graphic designer at Bella Cabello 110. Haven't seen her on Twitter in a while. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but keep an eye out for her. Got
I wish.
We wish. Character art incoming. This is original content, so none of you know what these characters actually look like. We're working on fixing that. We should be getting those with the quickness here. I'm still waiting on that from the artist. And very patiently, I know she's been busy. Working on some cosplays for a fun little photo shoot because we're nutty like that. And we started Ko-Fi. K-O. I don't know what the thing is.
I don't either.
K-O hyphen, I think. Yeah. K-O hyphen F-I, if you know what that are. It's a little crowdfunding site, shop, store, do commission work, all that. We do still have the GoFundMe up that we've been having, but go check out that Ko-Fi. It's a little more affordable and a lot more fun. I will link that here on Twitch, probably after the game or during one of the breaks, I don't know. And if you are new here, we do stream from home. We have a toddler. He's usually pretty good at staying out of here, but every now and then you'll see a little blonde head wander in. Just deal with it. Sorry.
Yep.
That's about it.
All right. If nothing else, we'll kick right in.
I think it'd be hilarious if you dressed up as just Varna.
One day.
And fishnets.
Maybe if we hit 1,000 followers, we'll do that. But
And also all the people that, quick final thing, all the people that have been following us and supporting us on Twitter, thank you. It kind of blew up over the last week or so, 2, 3. Looking forward to it. Keep it going at 200 followers. We're going to be doing a Ask Me Anything and find out a little more about the game. So,
yes.
That's it.
Yes. All right. Without further ado, we'll fall in today's episode of Falling Stars. All right. When we last met, this crew of gaggle mess, still on the android planet.
These crew don't know what they're doing, psychos.
Yes. Soon to be named Avanthale. Quickly found themselves in over their head the day prior, with Trat and Sitters attacking their vessels. Quickly dealt with due to engineering and psychopathic tendencies of one certain crew engineer. They quickly also discovered that the situation here is a lot more dire than it seemed. Moving forward, they discovered that there were scavengers. AI scavengers who would scavenge off other AI. They also discovered that once waking them up, they are very much in need of needing a software update. A few of them were updated, and you'd see a personality change almost immediately. Although they're not up to date with today's social norms, at least within the Pandari system. They are, a few of them are somewhat up to date. I mean a few, not all of them.
Very few. Yeah.
They made their way after bombing a raider base that Godric stumbled to by accident,
trying to help
destroying possibly the raiders. And yeah, that happened. They made their way over to the actual facility, the warehouse, where they keep all the androids that have been deactivated or have lost their gem life. The gem has failed in their chest, the AI gems, and they're trying to remedy that quickly to discover that quite a few of these AI are in pretty poor condition. Most of them needing new wiring, new limbs, new skins, a lot of work. They've been there for close to 200 years. Things degrade over time. That's just science. And as they made their way into the warehouse, they discovered it was just another prison ship, but turned vertical. Right? Vertical's up, horizontal is flat.
Choice.
So, yeah, and they started to activate a lot of them, although a lot of them are still in bad condition. And while that was continuing to go on through the evening, they had a meeting after trying to purchase clothes, that they don't have a satellite link. They don't have a satellite. They have nothing here. They were cut off on purpose. After having the discussion with CJ, you guys, who took out the 10 billion for the satellite? Was that deducted?
I don't think anybody's. I think hang on.
You guys
I think I shaved that off of that huge payday that we had from Geiger before I started doling everything out.
Okay. You guys had a meeting with CJ, discussed what to do, how to go forward. Plan's been named Avanthale. CJ's sending some of his fleet to aid you guys, because once the satellite link goes up and the planet is labeled as discovered, you might have some traders, you might have some people visiting, you don't know. That being said, it's a lot to contemplate when you're kind of helping out a whole planet of creatures that could just smash you with their pinky. So yeah, after you guys adjourn the meeting, Tirana and Atlas just are sitting there. And that's where we're picking up. You guys are still in conference room A. The infamous conference room A.
Did the meeting with CJ end?
Yes.
Okay.
It's hung up. What are you doing?
They
We'll
were-
start with Jala.
Yeah, well, I remember Atlas and Tirana were leaving to continue activating AI. Or, what time is it?
I'm going to say at this point it's like
Yeah.
5 in the evening. You guys been working all day.
We've been
a long
working.
time.
Yeah, pretty steadily.
Riker has been working non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
And all you hear in the back of your heads is cha-ching, 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 as Riker continues to work.
How many AI has he totally repaired?
You don't know. You haven't talked to him about that.
Okay.
Jala, what are you doing?
I'm probably going to go back out and go back down into the warehouse and continue the crystal distribution as we've been doing. Because until tomorrow, there's not much I can do.
Okay. You make your way down, down the stairs of the night, and as you look out the back, the back decking, you see a lot of the AIs you don't recognize are just kind of wandering around looking at stuff, both on your ship and off the ship, just kind of taking in the environment. Some of them you can tell are very much malfunctioning. Like their cognitive processors are going berserk.
Can I tell if it's like an update thing or if they need parts
It's
thing?
a parts thing. You don't even have to roll for it to know.
Okay.
It's pretty self-evident. So are you making your way back down in there to keep turning them on, or what are you doing? And as you step off...
Yeah, I'm going to keep trying to turn them on just because I know there's some that are just too degraded they're not turning on, so we might as well kind of continue weeding them out.
Okay. As you walk, you see Edgar walks up to you. Or Edgar, excuse me. Will you help us find the key?
The key to what?
Our medical facility.
You have... Oh, that's right. This is the healer area, isn't it?
Sort of. This
What's-
is where we've stored the key.
What does it look like?
Like me. Humanoid. It's an AI.
The key is an AI. Okay. Well, that's gonna get interesting. Do you remember the last time you saw this key?
About 110 years ago.
Okay. Edgar. Trying to find what Edgar looks like. Because I know I put it down somewhere. I got Atlas. Well, they gotta be around here somewhere.
They're on a platform.
They were on the platform.
They're on the platform.
Yeah, then you know they're on the platform.
Yes. But I cannot reach it.
Where? Do you know where the platform is?
Up there. He points up and you see a half-destroyed platform at the top of... It's part of the building that covers this ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a rickety railing.
Okay.
And you see one single box up there that's about the size of an android.
Oh, that's interesting. So they were able to get back to their charging pod before it deactivated?
Maybe. But they're the ones that unlock the other units. The medical units.
What?
Follow
The
me.
other...
You don't understand. And he walks towards the ledge, and as you look down, you can see the AIs are still waking up and coming out, and you see lights coming on at the bottom half. When they're getting about a quarter of the way down,
Okay.
and you see lights lit as they continue to move down. 10 minutes goes by. He's like, "Have you noticed that this side has not been illuminated?
Oh, okay.
This is our medical staff. We cannot get in there."
Can I ask why they were so heavily locked down?
Because they're medical staff.
Okay.
They keep us, well,
Well, it's not doing you much good if you can't access them, now is it?
it's not doing us much good if they were erased by the Setters either.
Okay.
The logic was profound.
Okay. Yeah. Did I not write him down? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read my notes and RP at the same time. It's not going well.
Edgar looks similar to Jack.
Oh, okay.
Short cut hair with short human nose. Kind of elongated earlobes though. More of like a distinguishing feature.
Okay.
So you could pick him out of a crowd as opposed to him looking at, so you could tell his facial traits were embellished to find him easier.
Okay.
Short crop, black hair, humanoid, pale, with it's about 6'3".
Okay. And talking to Edgar, you say they look a bit like you?
Yes.
Okay. Can I go back to where he originally walked up to me and look back up at that pod? Is there any way that I can get up there? Like, the stuff can't take its weight, obviously, but...
Make an investigation check.
$22.
22. You can probably parkour your way up there fairly well. But like you can see the bottom of it and like upward face of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of dust up there.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably climb your way up there
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to, or just have a vessel fly up there and like kind of drop you off or whatever you want to do that way.
Is
But,
there
like-
enough room in here for a vessel of any kind?
Yeah. It's not like the building is like saran wrap to the ship. It's a very big building surrounding a ship like this. So it's like here's the ship, there's a building around it.
Oh, okay.
So
So
Okay.
is the pod in the ship, or is it...
like the buildings around it, right? It's up here. It's above the ship on some rickety rusted away scaffolding.
Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm gonna call Lada.
Okay. She answers.
Because I usually call Joan, but Lada's probably getting bored.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up, Captain?
do you think you'd be able to grab my, my private shuttle and swing into this warehouse building?
Sure.
I need you to fly me up to where they keep the medical captain personnel.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. And while she's getting that ship ready, Godric, what are you doing?
I'm trying to go get something to eat in my ship.
Okay, you walk out of the night. You make your way across you see Jala looking up at some scaffolding.
And Syrinscape just died. Hang on.
As you make your way past her and what she's got going on,
That's way better.
You make your way to the haunted. There's AI just kind of looking at it, and then like looking off into the distance. There's probably 300 or 400 AI now walking about. You see Riker working like a fiend at his ship parked in like just in the hangar. As you make your way onto your vessel, what are you doing?
Just asking if somebody needs anything, and I'll just make myself some food.
They're like, no. How long are we going to be here?
I don't know. Probably a few days, maybe. I'm
Okay.
guessing. It's not. There's a lot of progress to be made.
You make your way to the galley. You start making yourself some food.
Nope.
Sit down and eat. All right. Jack. Okay. You see Jack messing with his pick. If you look at Jack, he's standing outside of the night, just overseeing things, and you get a notification as you guys are doing your various tasks that a wormhole is opened. Wormhole opened. And then you can look up and see the sheer gargantuan size of these ships that are coming out of the wormhole are the Retribution and other vessels you've not seen before with the CJC. And you all get a message from the commander of the Retribution. We're here for fire support. And then you hear ... Oh my God, that's a lot of ships.
Uh-huh.
Holding position, preparing to launch satellite.
Oh shit, it's happening now?
Well, not right now,
Okay.
but yeah. What are you doing, Jala?
Waiting for ladder? Kind of looking, kind of mathing in my head where I wanted to, like, drop me off, hover below me, while I try and get this thing open, get them activated. I've got a crystal with me.
Okay.
And just kind of planning the little mini parkour adventure I'm about to take on here.
Yep. Okay. Make an acrobatics check for me.
Yeah! That'd be a natural 1.
As the ship starts to go up, you slip. Make an athletics check to see if you catch.
Syrinscape's not working, love. It just crashed twice. Because I know anything is 18.
18, you just catch it. You catch the handle and a lot of stops. As you climb back up onto the wing, you guys continue to go up. Yes?
Yeah.
This thing flies smooth as glass. You've been on top of the night while it was moving. You've been on top of a few ships while they were moving. You've been on a mech while it moves. This thing is buttery smooth. You make one more athletics check.
$13.
Okay. You slide a little bit. You don't fall off. You catch yourself again as you make your way up there.
Okay.
She gets the wing right next to the box as you climb down off of
I'm
it.
gonna carefully put my weight on that platform. Like that nice slow ease.
You hear,
Does it feel like it's giving, or is it just creaking?
it's creaking. You got 1 foot on.
Can I reach the door? Or can I see inside? Can I see anything?
You can see that there is a pane of glass at the door, on the door. It's covered in dust. As you wipe it, it lights up.
Is there
Right,
anything
white
in there? Anybody in there?
As you look in there, you see an AI head down. Looks sorta similar to Iger.
Like if I was a just woke up AI trying to describe them to a living person, I'd say it looks a bit like me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wearing a faded, tattered, pale white robe of some kind.
Okay.
As you are you reaching for the handle?
Yeah.
Okay. Reach for the handle.
Give it a shimmy.
It opens up like an old freezer door. You hear dust blows everywhere. As it does, make one more athletics check for me because you got like one hand on, one
Yeah,
one boot
I'm
on,
doing
one
the
boot
lean.
off.
Yeah.
You're doing the ship lean.
That's another 14.
All right. You
Well, 13 actually, I think.
you have to put your other foot on.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay. You don't have a lot of time to be on this, you're telling, because you're starting to feel it bow.
Yeah, okay.
And as you open the door, kind of a smell of peppermint comes out.
Oh, interesting.
What are you doing?
Tug the close so I can see that opening. Crystal, close, back on the wing.
Okay.
As quick as I can. If those clothes don't give easy, I'm probably just going to dive back on the wing.
Make a mechanic check real quick.
Do better. Oh, yay. 21.
21. Okay. You find it fast enough. You get it stuffed in there.
Yep.
Almost as though it was practiced.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've had enough practice today.
And you step back up onto the wing, and you hear what? Head picks up, eyes are bright white.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see a holographic display come across its face and stay there. It doesn't have eyebrows or facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
It has hair on the top of the head, but the face is almost blank, almost flat, like a screen. And then as it leans forward and stands up, you notice both hands are oddly shaped. They're not like real hands. You notice that they're in the shape of like blocks. As it comes forward, medical key activated. What is the need of your medical emergency? And it looks right at you.
I do not have one. The other AI and androids had been deactivated like yourself. I needed to open their pods and cells so we can reactivate them. I was sent here by Edgar.
Edgar. Processing. Understood. It steps out.
Step onto this wing.
That will not be necessary. And you see it hook its hands around the rung, and you see it flop over the railing. And you watch it crash to the fucking ground. And Spider crawl backwards onto like upside down backwards and crawl and disappear into the darkness.
I'm immediately going to contact Jack, Godric, and Riker and let them know about this thing that is supposed to be the key for the medical facility, but it's weird.
Riker sees it. Oh dear. And Jack's kind of standing up
Riker
straight,
might know about it, but
and you see one of the AIs point off in the direction, and that's where it skitters off to. Did anybody see that? Yeah, they're pretty resilient. What's up, Jala?
I did the right thing with that, right?
Oh. And Riker's just like, I hope so. That would shock if not. As his assistant hands him a part. Here you go, boss.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Lada, take me. Let's go back down.
Okay. And you kind of lay flat and fly back down. Where are you guys landing at?
Clear patch in the warehouse.
Okay. You find a spot kind of to the front of the ship or, well, to the corner of the ship. And you disembark. And as you do, you watch lights.
Okay.
Then you see Atlas walk in with Telrana.
Mm-hmm.
And they start speaking to Riker, and then you see them walk off into the direction where the medical key went.
Okay.
And then a few moments pass as you make your way back to the main group of where everybody's at. Lotta's following you.
Oh,
She
yeah.
doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, the poor crew's just kind of here. But
Yeah.
actually, on that note, if I may, Godric, Jack, I lower my voice, not that it's going to matter with these things. We do have a little situation of most of these things need to imprint on something. I was thinking maybe for now, with the crew's approval, if they will, have a couple of them imprint on certain members of the crew. It doesn't take long for the imprinting to take place, and they kind of do their own thing anyway. They just need somebody to answer to sometimes.
It's up to you.
Badger?
I would pick somebody very carefully that's probably...
We're talking hundreds. We're going to need like 3 or 4 imprinted on one person, and that's not going to put a dent into the numbers that we have here, but it's better than a whole... look at them. And I just point to these kind of wandering, broken, lost souls.
Why can't we just imprint them on the ship like we've been doing?
That was a fucking accident.
Well, yeah, but it would solve. We wouldn't have to go through people. And then we could just re-imprint them.
And when they don't understand that they're...
No.
Then we've got the whole other... We've still got the situation of having to re-imprint them again. It was just an idea. I'm not going to force anybody to do anything.
Jack kind of speaks up. He's like, should we wait until after the satellite goes up?
Get them all updated first?
That'd be a good idea, because you don't want a broken thing following our crew around.
Yeah, we already have me.
That's
And you hear one of the AIs. You recognize the voice as it walks by Jack. Oh, good, you're not a fucking moron.
Thank you.
This is the same one that was giving Rhodes a hard time. And Rhodes was kind of dishing it back.
Yeah.
You see Amy is kind of like just kind of mingling around the ear, not really speaking. When you see her twitch her head and grab a bunch of AIs out of the way, as the scaffolding falls with the pod that held the key AI.
Oh.
The AI key right to the hangar floor. And Koch is just like leaning. It'd have been funny if you didn't. What is wrong with you? A lot. Well, you know we can update you. Try it.
I thought we did.
No.
Like, out of game, didn't we update her?
No. I don't remember it.
Did you?
I'd have to dig pretty deep into my notes. I thought...
I never thought we offered her.
She had a software update, but her ambitions are the same. You didn't change her personality matrix.
Okay.
But she is software updated. She's not malfunctioning. She might just be fucking with you. You don't know.
Oh. Okay, no. What you're seeing right now is the player trying to understand. So she did get an update. That's all I'm thinking with update is software update. So she like knows what year it is and what's going on in the world. Okay. All right.
And they begin to banter back and forth until Amy storms off again. Godric, what are you doing?
I'm taking my bike off a haunted
Oh, you're not gonna steal anymore AI motorcycles? Cool.
No. Let's see, my bike's more made for places like this in Yandan because it's the tires and the engine.
Okay, you
And you
drive
won't
off
risk
the
death
bike.
by having androids come at you for stealing this.
I go to the closest Android and I ask, where was your council being held before they were locked up and shut down? Like what building?
Why?
Curiosity. I just wanted to see what kind of council building you guys have.
Why?
Because ours got destroyed.
Why?
Because we were under attack by pirates.
Why?
Why did we get attacked? Oh, because we were defenseless.
Why were you defenseless?
Because a bunch of morons that were elected officials made our militia go, and we were just trying to obey the law.
Why would you elect morons?
I didn't. I'm the councilman of a planet, and it's very complicated and diplomatic, but basically stupid people had better ideas of... I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. How rude.
I'll be right back.
You have a name?
I don't know if I want to give it to a group of people who elect stupid officials who get attacked by pirates and have their planet wiped out.
Well, our planet wasn't wiped out. It was just slightly destroyed. But by the time we get back there, it'll probably be brand new.
I see. So you're prone to flaw.
Aren't we all?
Not us.
Okay. I mean, nobody's perfect.
Maybe.
I mean, look what happened here. And we came here
This
to...
was your doing. not
No.
mine.
I didn't even know about this planet.
You
What happened to
did?
you
Now you're
happened to...
here.
Huh?
You must have. You're here.
We were sent on a signal to come help, and we did. What happened to you guys happened hundreds of years ago. Or 100 years ago.
Yes,
About-
caused by your people.
Agma?
The entire Pandari system cast us away.
Well, things have changed. Have you had your upgrade?
No.
Well, if you go see Riker, he can give you one, and everything will be explained.
I doubt it.
Well, mostly. Okay.
And they walk away.
Well, I get a hold of Cottage and Amy.
You hear Amy in a really pissy voice. Hi, Captain.
Hey, what's wrong?
Cottage is being a bitch.
Oh, I was going to ask her if she knew where the, before the council got shut down and locked up, where was their building? I just want to go exploring.
Cottage is like, I don't know. I just dropped him off here.
All
I
right.
left.
Well, okay.
Well, that shit was after me.
All right. All right, well, thank you very much. I drive around looking for maybe an official building.
All right, make an investigation check.
I'm not going to start none. I just want to look around. But,
Gotta get used to this.
25.
25. You're driving around. You see something that could look like it, but you're not sure because everything here is kind of cobbled together.
I just stopped my bike in front of the building and kind of look through windows, see if the door's open.
There's a couple of buildings around this airfield. You are near a town, if you will, but like it's heavily overgrown by the foliage. Not on like a Yandan scale, but more on like a regular Earth scale.
Okay.
As you try to like bend the vines out of the way of the window to look in, like you can't bend them. They're like steel bands.
Mm-hmm.
There's the window glass.
Yeah.
I just bust it and just poke my head through.
Make a strength check.
14.
This is spaceship
It's
glass.
yeah. All the buildings are the
You know it now that
broken
you've
spaceships.
punched it.
Yeah. I'm just looking around. Can anybody... Is anybody around me, or is it just all empty?
It's mostly desolate. Like there are holes to look in. As you look in, you see what looked like a couple of engines, like ship engines, just sitting on brackets that look like they were being worked on or something.
This
And then
isn't
you
like-
see AI laid on the floor, heavily worn. Like the fingers are steel, the skin's gone on the forearms, the hands, and the feet, and the clothing is mostly gone.
I call up my guys to get a truck ready and bring it down to this location and take all the AI out, put them on the truck, and deliver it right to Riker.
Okay. I'll say they start to make their way over to you. Are you talking about who's coming?
Whoever I need, just the
That's
normal
vague.
amount.
You gotta let me know who you want.
Yeah, you
right,
travel with a lot of people, dude.
Entourage, K Street.
K Street. Yeah, boss, we're on our way.
All right.
You want us to bring you a truck?
Yeah.
All right, then. And they hang up and they start to make their way over. Jala.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna say, let me pause real quick. I'm gonna say at this point it's about pushing 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my crew together, have dinner, like big little family dinner.
The pilgrim dinner. with
I
the
wanna-
Indians.
I want to take the truck and stack as many AI.
Cool. Can I have my turn, please?
Yeah, sorry.
While we're eating, I'm gonna give them the lowdown as fully as to what's going on, why the retribution and all them showed up, that the planet's dropping a satellite, planet's about to be online. When it comes online and we do the update, I'm gonna ask them about my little idea about having at least a couple of the AIs imprinting on individuals of the crew, if any of them would be comfortable having some AI, temporarily at least, imprinted on them, just until we figure out what's going on.
As you sit down to have dinner, it takes about an hour to get dinner made because you guys are kind of out of your element here and you're just kind of like some of them were off, like kind of trying to shoo the androids off the ship to keep your stuff kind of left alone. They weren't hurting anything. They were just
They're just curious, like
they're
toddlers
curious
right now.
and they're annoying.
They're like toddlers right now.
TJ, Rhodes, and Lot are like, I'm not really about that.
That's cool. It was just an
Tal's
idea.
like, yes, I need assistant in kitchen. They can cook?
I mean, they've been farming, so Amy can cook, can't she? I mean,
She can, but she's with Godric.
okay.
And then
Well, we'll find someone that wants to get off the planet.
Joan's like, I don't know if they're going to like me.
You can say no. That's why I'm asking. I'm not going to make anybody do anything.
Okay, no.
Okay. Hell, I got 105 of them that imprinted on the fucking ship. I mean,
It seems like that would be awesome.
I don't know how many can go to an individual person. I'm sure as many as you would want. I doubt it matters, but
Okay. And you guys continue to sit.
and yeah, after that we'll probably just hang and get ready for bed, go to bed.
Okay.
But Jala is going to, last thing, call her secretary, because we never talk. Can I reach my secretary?
You can try.
Because I left her on the end. I probably don't, because I don't know what that would have fallen under, but I rolled a 2.
No.
Okay.
There's no signal this far out. You're like right on the border.
Mm-hmm.
Like right on the edge. And you got to remember, space is constantly expanding.
Yeah.
So you're like getting further away from each other like every day.
Yeah. Okay, well, first thing in the AM, hopefully before the satellite goes up, I'm going to call a meeting with all the captains of all the ships so that we can kind of get a game plan for when the planet comes online and gets registered. Because that's probably going to bring about a lot of interest.
Okay, so you guys finish dinner.
Yeah.
You get the 2 people that actually want AI attached to them, sort of. It's a good dinner. It's nothing fancy, but that's just fine for you guys. I'll say about 9:30 at night, you guys are getting ready to have your meeting, and then Riker comes across. Hey, the medical units are awake. They want me to leave.
Am I getting this call too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could stay on the haunted if you
Hang
want.
on. Oh, I think he means leave the planet.
No, they want me to leave them alone.
Okay. Do they have equipment?
I don't know. I didn't inquire.
Go. You've been doing a lot today. Go take a break. Go get some rest. Let them do their thing. If they need more, which I would imagine they eventually will, unless they have a massive store somewhere that we don't know about, then we're going to have a satellite tomorrow to deal with that. But right now, come back, go back to your ship, get some rest.
Understood. And transmission cuts.
Okay.
And you see his ship pull out of the hangar and land in the night. And then you see it go into a siege mode for lockdown.
That's not much.
Godric, what are you doing?
Well, what time is it right now?
I want to say we're going to back it up. I would say be about 7:30 for you. So it's still light out.
The guy's there with the truck.
They are there. Finally get there. They get out. They're like, "What up, boss?"
All right, I want you to take every AI body that you see. We're going to load it on the truck. Instead of dropping the truck off, we should probably just drop it off to tell Rana to make sure we don't wake up any other unfriendly people.
Okay. And then they try to, they walk up to the door and it's covered in vines. They try to pull on it. Fuck. They try to pull the vines. Boss, go get the tools, man.
All right.
You grab the tools and you come over. Make a percentile dice roll.
90.
90. You get through the first 20 or 30 strands pretty quick. The next couple take you a little bit because they're thicker. But you do finally get the door open, and you see that your guys rush in, guns out. You see a dead trat, the skeleton of a dead trat, and a couple of dead sitters in that room. Long dead, bones now. And then you see 2 AIs. One of them has a bent wrench in its hand, and the other one had what looks like a rifle with the barrel melted.
Okay. All right, boys, let's load them up. Shoot them gently.
They try to pick them up and barely get the first one off the ground because they're heavy. And, oh, shit, these are heavy. Oh. Make an intelligence check.
That was stupid. 5.
5. Okay. Then they come back. Let's make another strength check for them. And they can't get this next one up off the ground, so you're going to have to help them. So make a strength check for me.
6.
6. Okay. With your help, they're able to get it like a foot off the ground and drag it to the truck. And then they have to winch it up into the truck. This is a very big AI, like borderline mech size.
Damn. President has cracked the truck.
Small mech. and the truck, and your front wheels are kind of dangling above the ground.
Great. Let's keep loading them up. It'll come back down.
They make an investigation check for me for the rest of this building. It's a smaller building.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
26.
26. You find one, but it's heavily damaged, like it was being attacked.
All right. I basically pick it up in whatever pieces that might look like it go together.
Like a strength check.
13.
You can't get it up by yourself, but with the guys' help, you quickly move this one. You guys lay this one across the hood of the truck, and it brings the nose back down to where at least the wheels are touching. That's it for this building.
Okay, what time is it?
At this point, you get a call from Jala requesting a meeting with the captains of all vessels.
Where at?
In the morning.
In the morning, you get that. Well,
So
that's when it is.
Early in the morning, yeah.
So you also receive that message from Riker stating that they kicked him out and that they just want to be handled by something, their personnel.
All right. I let him know if you want to stay on the hunt that you can.
He's like, I'm good, I'll stay on the night.
Okay.
As you make your way, where are you driving these to?
In front of Telrana.
Okay. You drive up to the hangar and Atlas meets you. As you get off the get out of the truck, Alice is like, what have you brought us?
Well, come here and look.
That's Yoni. Oh. And our engineers. And he picks the biggest one up by himself and walks him, which it's hard to tell what it is because it was heavily damaged at the face. There's a patch of hair on its head, but it's mostly a metal skeleton now.
Yeah, I was just out driving around.
You do that, don't you?
Don't want to be by myself. I wanted to see what kind of building your council had.
Why?
Because ours got destroyed. I was just curious. I don't want to wake any of them. I just want to just look at it, see
It's
what.
not here.
What, did your building get
We
destroyed
don't
too?
really have a Capitol building.
Well, did you have anything official?
No.
Okay. Well, answer my question.
This place is a shithole.
All right. Well, where did they held up before it was a shithole?
I don't know. I'm not their mommy.
Okay. Fair enough.
And he sets them down and comes back over and grabs both of them, except for a couple of parts, off the truck, and the truck goes.
Is there anybody in particular you're looking for as far as AI?
No.
Okay. So I'm really good at finding people.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna have to go back to the ship.
Okay. We'll see you when it's daylight.
All right.
We're going to be locking down the building to prevent any attack.
Okay. Smart. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, shit, yeah. On that note, I send a message to everybody before I go to bed. Make sure to put your shields up before I turn in.
Now let me ask you this. Are all the captains on every vessel getting a conversation about the satellite, or is it just the ships on the planet?
Everybody. 'Cause I want everybody that's shown up to help defend this planet or negotiate with whoever may show up when this planet gets registered as a new planet.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay.
Because I know CJ sent them all here for support, but I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page on like how we're handling anybody that might show up once this planet comes online.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. All right. Just before you guys make your way to bed, I take it you're going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You get a message from CJ,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a voice message. Hey, babies. We're going to need you to put the Swaler of Rome down on the planet's surface. She's a big bitch, and you're going to need protection down there. We can't do it all, so keep her down there.
Can I message back? Can we make it the retribution? Because the Swaler is kind of a hot button issue down here.
Make a persuasion check.
That'd be a 9.
I don't think so. Our retribution's having thruster issues. It's an old vessel just like the Swaler and the Knight and the Haunted. Sorry, I didn't bring a maintenance team this time. I mean, I did, but I didn't. It's a full thruster replacement. It doesn't matter. Just, if you need to, keep them at a distance.
Okay, I will just, hope have a party in the desert or something. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jack didn't get the call.
I will let Jack know and tell him to park it in the desert or something, away from the cities.
You see Jack, he's not in his flight suit. He's actually in like some olive drab jammies with like almost like a Robin Hood hat on.
I'm just like, do you own any other color?
Well, for Black Ops missions, yeah, black. What are you, the fashion police?
I really can't say much. They're just thinking of her wardrobe of
Black on
black.
Painted black.
Yeah, I let him know, CJ suggested Swaler down on the planet for some extra protection down here. Tried to talk him out of it. Apparently there's issues on the retribution.
It's
It's
an old ship. You see Jack scheming. Okay. We'll be within artillery range. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. You hear him go on the comms. Jack the Swaler. Go ahead, Commander. Hey, we're gonna set the ship down. Set it about 1 mile out from our current pos.
I'm gonna try
Copy that,
Syrinscape
Commander. We'll let upset the AI. CJ's orders. Roger that. And as you guys are getting ready to close your eyes, you're as the Swaler comes in and touches down. Now, as you're asleep, you are asleep and you feel on your shoulder.
I immediately snap awake.
It's Stitch. Sorry to wake you. We had to punish some pirates. Just wanted to let you know.
What pirates?
They're dead now. I don't know. They attacked the fleet. They were punished.
Okay.
Have a good night. And she disappears. Because the pirates rolled a fucking natural 1 against Stitch.
Vaporized.
Yeah, I had the fleet in orbit. That's right. There's been a lot going on. Okay.
You guys got a lot of moving parts. It's hard to keep track. But you also got to remember to slow it down. It's not, I scoop all the ice cream, I eat it, I take a shit, I finish the thing. You know, ain't how it goes. Time is real. So, all that being said, can we try to get some music?
I'm
Yeah,
working on it. Ko-Fi. buy us a coffee, a couple bucks, help the thing that we're trying to play music on, y'all.
It's like, it's almost 10 years old now. We bought it for our wedding to play music for the reception, and we barely used it. And I think it needs some updates. I think it needs cleaned out.
What do you want to hear?
No,
We can't do
we
that.
can't do that.
We gotta do Syrinscape, or they'll smash us on Twitch for copyright infringement.
YouTube leads the copyright issues.
Oh yeah, you just can't play anything all willy nilly. So that's how the world works now. Corporate agendas. So as you guys continue to snooze with your shields up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Nothing else happens. The morning finds you. It's kind of a cooler day. You smell breakfast in your galleys as you guys go to
Hot
eat.
cocoa.
And notice that your ship doors are shut on your vessels. The shields are up, and all your ports and all your windows are closed, as is the backdrop ramps for all your equipment. That was my shoulder. Godric, we'll start with you. What are you doing?
Shower, breakfast.
You shower. You smell fresh. So fresh and so
Put
clean.
Have breakfast, come back, put on some really nice looking clothes.
Nice clothes?
Just
Like-
semi-dressed.
Okay. Like going for an interview or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you do that. You pick out your attire. Yeah. And what are you doing? You have breakfast.
I'm heading off the ship.
I'll see it's 9 o'clock in the morning at this point. And you get off the ship. Jala, same thing?
I'm gonna grab some hot cocoa. See if I can contact CJ to find out if we have a ETA on when that satellite comes online.
CJ does respond immediately. Whenever you're ready.
I gotta have a quick logistics meeting with the captains on how we're gonna handle anyone that might show up once the planet gets registered. And then I'll let you know when we're good.
Okay.
Cool. And as soon as I hang up with him, I'm not going to try and make everybody get together in a room. It's too much with how this planet is right now. So I'm just going to conference call all the captains that shut up.
You get, they all come online and they all look concerned. Just have a concerned expression on their face.
Yeah. Good morning.
You hear them all in unison. Morning, 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 morning.
Yeah, I wow. I just had breakfast flashes.
Yep. And Jack's there. And when Godric appears, they look a little apprehensive, and then when Jack appears, they look even more so.
No, it's okay. So it's the Retribution who all showed up,
The Retribution and ships you don't know.
and a bunch of ships I don't know.
You
Oh, fun!
A bunch of they are CJC members. They are wearing the right
How-
uniforms.
How many?
About 15 ships.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. Do you want all the captains' names?
Later. Give them to me on a break.
Yeah. One
I
of the
was
captains,
thinking like 5.
one of the captains you do recognize as one of Jack's former employees.
Okay.
One of the guys who used to really be heavy into the cutting logs.
Okay.
You don't remember his name, but you know him.
Okay. Did CJ happen to give you guys a rundown as to why you're here?
To defend the planet, ma'am.
Against.
Anybody. All things. Speaking of defense, there was a bit of an incident last night. All of a sudden, pirates appeared.
And then they were gone?
And then our ships automatically started firing with pinpoint accuracy.
Yes.
And we blew a few power cells. Well, at least that ship blew power cells. Our warp drive might have suffered a little bit from the power drain.
Okay. I apologize about that. I have a special weapon sitting in space that can automatically take over ship guns if need be.
And there were some old, derelict, all-black vessels flying at full velocity, making ungodly strafing runs like we've never seen on the enemy targets.
2?
7. That we could see.
Does this sound familiar at all?
Make an intelligence check for me.
God, what's with this thing at 9? 12.
It sounds like something Stitch was doing. Like she might have commandeered some dead
some
ships.
shit. Okay.
Or some former ships with a little bit of power left in them.
I make a mental note to ask her about that later.
Okay, you do that.
Well, you see, we are getting a satellite and satellite link to this planet so we can start getting clothing, parts, trade, access to things, to the beings on this planet that have been doing without for some time. Why you're here now and why it's so important that this place be protected is because these beings don't have any physical defense in the way of weaponry. That is because, knowing the retribution is there, I'm kind of ignoring him a little bit because I know he's got a ton of AI on board.
He was there when they were doing it. You got to remember the history of the retribution. You guys found them and won the lottery. They had been missing for 200 years, but to them it was only 10 minutes. So technically they are as old as these AI.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't look it.
What I was trying to say is I also know that he's got a ton of AI on board.
Oh yeah.
So
oh fuck yeah.
This planet is full of abandoned combat AI and androids that were left to die. They had contacted us because they were deactivating their little world as they knew it was ending, and they were basically in survival mode. And they wanted that to stop. We had the means. Excuse me. Excuse me. We discovered that everything they needed to survive was within their range in a rather torturous means on the moon. I point up to where the moon is. Now that we're waking them back up, many of them have been just degraded physically by the age in the atmosphere, and we're running out of parts. We can't get parts or clothing or anything that they need to function without a satellite. But as soon as the satellite comes online, this planet will be registered, and it's going to garner interest. New planet, new discoveries, new stuff. See what I'm saying?
So they were left here to die.
They were deemed no longer necessary, brought to this planet, their crystals left on the moon, and that was it. There were two guards around of two other AI stationed to keep people away from this area of the sector. Hence the debris field.
Well, it's good to know that.
The two guards are no longer an issue. These beings do have a lot to offer. In the time that they were here before they started deactivating, they created a world. They created a civilization. There's 4 cities down here. They have trade. They were making food. They have a research and development place.
You, as you're continuing to speak, you see one of the AIs walk up. You recognize the captain of the Retribution, and in a whispery but not quite so whispery way goes, "I told you we were smarter than you," and claps him on the shoulder. And you see him just go pale. Continue.
Right. So our concern is because for most of Pandora, with the exception of Yandan, thanks to Godric, AI are still technically illegal. And we just don't. You're here for protection for people who may come here thinking, oh, new planet, oh crap, AI, and try to take it over or something, or force take things just because AI aren't living beings. You can do what people thinking they can do what they want. So technically you're also protecting the people who may be trying to come to this planet, because the AI will try to defend themselves, and let's face it, every one of them down here can snap us in half.
It's a bit more than I can comprehend, I'm afraid.
I know it's early. I know that was a lot. But
we'll help you in whatever way is requested. CJ gave us specific orders and indefinite amounts of money to help you. We're ready to launch the satellite, the uplink, and we're ready to set up a trade position out here.
Perfect.
You're Jala, correct?
I am, yes.
Of the night.
Yes.
And you're Jack Cordoba, aren't you? Hey. Godric.
What's up?
You're still with this war criminal?
Can we give up the war criminal thing?
He makes me look shiny.
He does.
He makes me look shiny.
Then Jack
And
just kind of gives him a wink.
Yeah, Godric's just chuckling like, you have no idea.
All right. Well, we're ready when you're ready. But once we get up and running, we're going to have a ship come in with parts. So if you hear another ship come through a wormhole, it's to fix our ships.
Okay.
So,
Well, there should eventually be ships coming in and out of here for parts to physically upgrade the AI.
I think that CJ's got bigger plans for this place than you guys know.
I don't doubt it.
Because he has some big objects coming. Probably within a day. Just giving you a heads up.
Like?
A full trade hub.
Good.
Station.
Good. It's needed. We've seen what's down here. We know what they were doing.
We have questions about, there are about 7 to 8 ships off position over here. They came from Yandan.
What do they look like?
And you see him. Go ahead, scan vessels.
Is it my fleet?
Something old space.
Is it my fleet?
It's the ships. He pretty much describes them as the ships that were on the space station. You were going to give the AI.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those need to be coming down here. Where once the AI start, there's AI that don't want to stay on this planet, and they need means of travel on and off, but they don't have ships because they were left here to die. So those are just some ships that we just had that we were going to give to them.
They were junk ships.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they're just in orbit.
Yeah, they're sitting there.
Cool.
But I guess there's people on board.
What?
Vessel, identify yourself. Then you hear a response. We report to the Swaler of Rome and Commander Jack Cordoba. Jack's like, don't shoot at them. That's Alpha Team.
Okay.
And they're like, Alpha Team?
Jack, can you get them down here, please? Things are probably about to get weird.
Alpha Team, this is Jack. Commander, we've been trying to get a hold of you. Yeah, I know. The debris field's thick. Land at this position, but stay a little bit away from the actual shipbuilding. Understood, Commander.
Yeah, they don't know about you guys yet, but we have enough ships to deal with. Let's bring you down.
And as you guys continue to converse, you hear through your ship's hull.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you continue to converse, you realize that the ships are now landing near your vessels in the area.
That didn't work. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna contact CJ, let him know to get the satellite online so we can get them updated.
Okay. CJ responds with okie dokie.
And meeting, we said goodbye, meeting's done.
Alright. Meeting ends. You guys, what are you doing while the satellite goes online?
I call up some of my crew and ask them, how many trucks do we have to transport?
Transport what, Captain?
AI.
We have yours. Maybe 5
All right.
that are transport worthy.
Yeah, let's I take all my crew off the ship. And no, not all my crew. That's a lot. I just remembered how many people I have. All at K Street, which is a total of 36 people. Hop in these trucks. We go out to the main drag and just kind of spread out and go to different buildings.
Okay. I'll say you guys take about 20 minutes to get ready. And then you guys start to drive out and to start to survey the area. That'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Jala,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Waiting for that thing to come online.
And while you wait, you hear cling, cling, cling. It's Alpha Team.
Mm-hmm.
You
Open
look-
the door. Mm-hmm.
They come in. They're in Swaler of Rome attire.
Mm-hmm.
Like they never left.
Mm-hmm.
They come in. You recognize them
Mhm.
as the serious individuals they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of sit down in your bay on the back of the night. Jack links up with them.
Okay.
And then your pick comes alive.
Mm-hmm.
New planet discovered. Welcome to Avanthale. War-torn planet, population unknown.
That's an understatement.
And it starts to list off information about the planet. Unknown, unknown, unknown. unknown. Species unknown. Steer clear. Hazard warning.
Yep.
Steer clear. Hazard warning.
Good. Good.
Grid position in stars mapped. Located. Discovery made by Jala of the Night, Jack of the Swiller of Rhone, Godric of the Haunted, Espion of the Retribution, and it starts to list off all the rest of the captains. Founded by Carvante Jasfarna of the CJC. And resources unknown. And that's it.
It can
And-
stay that way for now while we get this planet better established.
As you continue to look at your pick, you realize that the market's there.
Boop. I start shopping.
Let the shopping begin. Spend the money. Spend it. While you begin to furiously poke your little screen on your arm.
Cup of hot cocoa. Lean back.
CJ calls you. It's up. Is it working?
Yeah, hang on, I just stop where I'm at. I minimize him. I stop at wherever I'm at and ordering clothes and actual housing and shit. And just hit buy just to see if it works. I'm just gonna send one order out just to make sure everything's working.
You order the stuff. It says order accepted. En route.
Perfect. No
Approximate.
weird extra charges.
It's a little bit it's a little bit more expensive because of the distance.
It is still a distance,
but it's not where it was.
Okay.
It wasn't like a special order thing.
Okay.
It wasn't like 1,000 Pandarian marks per item. It's like if it's like a $10 shirt, it's like 50.
Okay.
So it's not that expensive.
So stuff I may have seen before with stuff like this. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Only because of yeah.
I hope I maximize him again. Yeah, we look good. All right.
Perfect. Get ready for a data stream uplink and get ready for updates.
Yep. Oh, I saw the information about the planet. There's a lot that can eventually be filled in that we know, but leaving it all as unknown right now sounds like a good thing to keep people away from here until this place is actually ready.
I wouldn't wait too long.
No, let's get the uplink going. I'm talking within the week.
Okay. Uplink going, and you see boop, and he disappears from the screen. And then you're starting to order, and it says update, update, update.
It's brand
For
new.
about 10 minutes. And while that's going on, Godric, you get all the same information. What are you doing?
Well, it took 20 minutes to get everybody together. I guess we're heading out into the street.
You're out there, you're looking. Make an investigation check. Okay, so here's the airfield where all these things are. The city surrounds it. And then you don't know how big this really is.
All right. I want to stay away from the inner airfield. I just want to go around the city.
Okay. All right. Are you sticking together or are you splitting up?
Splitting out.
Okay. Split the party.
Now, what am I rolling for?
Investigation check.
Ten.
10. A couple of the buildings you find. There you are. There you are, my little demon. You find 7 androids just sitting in chairs in houses, just heads down, deactivated. Some of these look better than the others. This building isn't covered in anything.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
But it's a metal building made out of aircraft parts.
Alright. Are there any AI around me that are walking around?
No.
Alright. I guess we just start picking up bodies and put them in.
Okay. Make strength check. Okay. With the help of your guys, you have to keep them kind of close together because you have to cut the locks off of some of this stuff. Your tool truck's the only thing with tools in it. You're not an engineer-heavy group. You brought a group of killers. So, can they get into stuff? Yeah. Is that their specialty? No. But you're getting it done. I'll say it takes you about an hour to get those 7 collected. And while you're doing that, you keep looking.
Can I call for reinforcements?
Who are you calling?
About 50 militia guys I have. They're on the ship doing nothing, probably.
Militia guys?
Mercenary.
Not militia, mercenary. Sorry, what's the difference?
Oh,
A lot.
quite a bit.
It's a joke.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, just to come down here and...
On our way.
All right.
They start to make their way over. And while you're doing that, Riker, his ship's not on the night anymore. He's parked outside of the night, and you get a call from him. Hey, did we get an update?
Working on it. Why?
Look outside.
I go outside, drop my bay door.
You see the AI are now starting to work on stuff.
Good.
And you see that the hangar doors are open on this, and you see a lot of white clothed medical units moving around. And then you see you see them start to work and make stuff on the scene. Like, they have taken chunks of the hangar off and have made work tables and started crafting things.
Oh, cool.
But at insane amounts of rate of speed. Like, you see one of them is bringing in like some sort of fiber from the some sort of field behind the city, and they're just quickly spinning it in the strings and then making clothing very quickly. And then your pick says update complete, and then Atlas walks up to you wearing a tabard with what looks like a very thick coat, heavy padding. And then you see it's almost like a 4-way pattern on his tabard. So, we're updated. Much needed. Seems as though space has changed.
It has.
Fascinating. He seems refined. Almost arrogant.
Right.
So,
is there anything you've needed that that you didn't have here that I point to the healers that you weren't able to make?
we need neodymium,
What?
tritanium, and uranium.
Oh wait, I'm not there. Where am I right now?
They're elements. They're like different types of metal.
Okay.
That way we can make our own spaceships. There's none on this planet. We've looked. So.
I point back. Could we see where they landed the
Oh
jump
yeah,
ship?
they're right there.
I point behind me. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because those, I deliberately point out those 7 shuttle junk ships we brought here for you.
Oh. Roll a d4.
1.
You gain, write this down, 1 favor point with the AI colony.
Ooh, let me. That is not going in my notes.
Can you explain to me, DM, what favorite point is?
Yes, in a second.
I've never heard it before.
It means Jala got a favor from the AI.
Dang.
No,
Okay.
that's not what that means.
1 favor point from
The AI.
AIs.
And then you hear them all in unison say, Jala is favored.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
And as you walk around, one of the AIs walks up to you. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, fuck. Uh-huh.
I hate to tell you this. We're no longer attached to your ship. Have a good day. And they walk away.
Are you attached to anything now? Just totally curious.
And she gives you a devilish grin with bright blonde curly hair. You recognize her as one of them that was in really bad shape, looking gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Nope. And she starts to walk away. Targan, please come with me. And you see a very wide, tall AI,
Uh-huh.
about the size of a small mech, with arms like this. Yes, my love.
Oh.
We have a vessel now. Oh, we do. And they start to walk towards your ship.
My ship.
Well, excuse me. One of the ship's
I was
jack.
gonna say, we're about to have a problem.
One of the ship's jack dropped off,
Okay.
and they picked a smaller one and fire it right up. And you see Targan disembark the ship again, come over, and bend the wing into their correct position.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might need some work.
And then you see them straight up. Yeah. And
Okay.
Atlas is like, so independence is quite nice.
There is a trade hub incoming. Should be here in the next couple of days to start trade here for all the food that you don't need. Can be traded for things that you do,
Perfect.
and anything else, any other methods of trade that may come along. This planet is considered founded by Caravante Jasvana, Jack, Gajduk, myself, and anybody that leaves currently anybody that leaves will see a large number of ships in orbit just for protection purposes, being a new planet.
Wonderful. So, that being said, we're going to order some food. We'll be right back. So stay tuned.
Great.
We'll be right back.
See ya.
And we're back. We ordered food, so we're going to take one more break here in probably about 20
minutes when the food gets here.
And then we'll finish out the gameplay. Thanks for sticking with us, whoever you are out there in TV land. So, as you watch them move a little bit more swiftly, you're taking it in, especially on a kind of chilly day, and you're seeing more tabards and thick padded jackets. And then you see another very large AI moving around with fresh plate, metal. Just
Do I recognize any of this clothing as anything, or?
make a history check.
$20 total.
You do recognize this clothing as something you've seen on an old Earth documentary from past histories, and you're sitting there thinking, and you realized that in the background there was a documentary playing when Atlas entered your ship about the Crusades. And you see a knight pop into your head because you've watched this documentary, whether half-ass eating dinner or just in passing. And you quickly realize that he picked up on it.
That as...
And he found that to be desirable, possibly, when you asked him what type of clothing do you want. And it all came together right there. And then you notice that the females are starting to wear it as well.
Okay. Well, they've still got other clothes coming in. I'm gonna go up to one of the medical units.
Okay.
Introduce myself. Jala of the Night. Recently uplinked. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
And you continue to converse with that individual while you handle a little one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to ask them if there's anything they need in the way of... I see that they're making a lot of... Oh, honey, this is not gonna... Sorry, I just got distracted. I see that it's a lot that you're able to make and rig with what you have here. You're about to get a trade hub in the next couple of days. There's a satellite link up right now. Is there anything that you need from off this world that might make things a little easier for you?
Neodymium, tritanium, and uranium.
Neodymium?
Yep.
Tritanium. And uranium?
Yep.
I only know one of those.
Yeah, me too.
They're all real elements.
I'm sure they are.
I'm not doubting that. Right. I will see what I can do with that. I'm gonna look at their clothing, like the suits. Do their robes look in decent condition, or?
They look new.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just made, or just never affected?
They don't look as clean cut as something you would buy. They look homemade, but they look professional. They almost look like elegant handcrafted uniforms.
Wow. Okay.
And as you look over to see where it's coming from, you see them all lining up to get clothing as you now see Riker is speaking with one of the AIs.
Mm-hmm.
And the AI holds his arm out, and Riker begins to adjust things in his arm as the medical units also come over and start to talk to Riker.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there also. Well, just let him know that I'm sure he's already noticed that the satellite link is up and running, but that he can use the satellite link and start buying anything else he may need to replenish. And
He's like, okie dokie.
Okay.
And with that being said, Jala's got to go. Mommy just woke up 3-year-old. Godric, make another investigations check. My roll.
$17.
17. You find a 2-story adobe house. You look through the window. You do see one set of AI legs laying on the floor. That's about all you can see.
All right, let's pick them up.
You try the door. It's locked. What do you do?
Kick down the door.
Make a strength check.
Damn. 7.
You can't get it. Your mercs help you. And they can't get that door down either. It's solid ship iron.
It's Adobe, right?
Yeah.
Good. I just kicked through the wall.
Make a strength check.
Don't kick through
The
the
last
wall.
one.
Better. 22.
It falls down.
Yeah.
Wall.
Adobe's like dirt and clay. And
Yeah. Whatever they can find. You take a total of 4 points of damage as the rocks hit your leg and stuff. So write down 4 points of damage. No armor to your body.
you got
Bludgeoning damage.
I don't have any armor. I got destroyed. 4. How many points of damage can I hold? Tell Dad 100.
What's your sheet say?
119. Okay. Yeah.
The dust clears eventually and you go into the house?
Yeah, I tell all the guys, let's go. Oh, wait, we're in the Adobe house. I'm like, as many as that can fit in the Adobe house.
Probably about 10.
10 guys.
As you walk in, you notice that there's really no kitchen. There's 2 power banks that are long destroyed. You see a semi-attractive Ogma AI laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guys go upstairs to check the upstairs.
Is she like really pretty?
She's pretty.
Do I have any crystals?
On you, yeah.
I just put one in her.
All right, you look you get yours and you open up the part in her chest and flick it in there. She smokes.
All right, boys, let's get her on the truck.
Okay. They come down the stairs. And then you hear the stairs give away. Fuck!
What happened?
And then you see here as they kick through the closet door.
Mm-hmm.
They fell through the stairs into a closet and then kicked the closet door open. And they are covered in mud and dust and like just debris from the place falling in on them. As they come out, they're dragging like 3 of them. And these are smaller AIs. They They're really thin.
All right. How many guys are around me?
You're 10 guys. There's probably another 5 outside.
I look down at the AI
5 to 7 outside.
as it's been trying to be carried away. Yeah. And I look around, I was like, I've never seen any AI children.
They just kind of look at you like, oh.
I'm wondering thought. All right.
I don't know.
Next, is there any really tall, buildings?
No.
No.
Not really.
All right. All right, we just keep going house to house until dark.
Okay. Make 3 investigation checks for me.
Do I add them up all together, or do I
No, just...
take the highest one?
No. You rolled the first one. What was it?
14.
With what to add on?
20.
20. Okay.
Seven.
Okay.
Six. 12.
You find another 4.
Okay. How many do I have altogether?
Well, you just cleaned 4 out of one house. There's another 4. That's 8. And you had 5 earlier.
All right.
See what I'm saying?
All right. I would just keep doing it.
About 13. Your trucks fill up at the 13 point. 1 is because of the weight of the vehicles. And 2 is because of the weight of the AI.
These trucks are like deuce and a halves, or
No, these are like just standard civilian vehicles. You don't have Jack's tactical shit.
Oh.
This is with you using the Grizzly.
Oh.
They are heavy creations. They're not light.
Yeah. All right. We're sending the first truck to Telrano.
Okay.
Compliments of Godric.
Okay. They disembark. Are you staying and continuing to look, or what are you doing? Okay. So what? You're just going to transition each one back out.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like a circle formation because basically the base is in the center, right?
You don't know.
Oh, he showed me a map.
Okay, so you got to remember, you don't know. Like, you know a layout of buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what buildings are important.
Right.
Or if there is even an important building.
Yeah, I think it's best to play it safe and just keep going from building to building.
Okay. You go up to the next set of buildings. Make an investigation check. 10. You don't find anything looking through the windows in this one.
Okay.
And then one more, and then we'll call that your turn.
$18.
18. The next building you find, it looks more like a meeting room.
All right, we're going
And
there.
you do find about 7 to 8 AI in there.
All right, yeah. I take those.
Take those?
Yep.
Okay.
Fill up the next truck.
Okay. Make a strength check to see if you can get the door open.
9.
Can't budge it. It's not Adobe, it's steel.
All right, we'll see if the rest of the guys can do it.
They boom, 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 and then finally one of the guys just takes the Grizzly
Smashes it.
and pushes the door in with the corner of the fender. Bends the fender but gets the door open.
All right.
As the truck takes 2 points of damage. Door pops open. Musty, dusty air comes out. And you see people just sitting in handmade chairs. All like leaning. Some of them are on the floor leaning over. Some of them are just kind of at the table slumped.
I'll wake up one of them.
How do you wake them up?
Crystal. Which I
Make
play
a
in
mechanical check.
20.
20 total.
Yep.
You put the crystal in. Smokes.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. We'll just load them all up.
Okay. You start to load them up into the trailer. Make a strength check. Make it with disadvantage because I'm going to say with all the door kicking and stuff, you're starting to get tired.
Strength check, right?
Yep.
8.
You can't get it alone, so the rest of the guys can't even help pick up some of these as they just are like, they're almost like a part of the floor now because the floor has been like re-wetted and then re-hardened.
Amy, Cottage, this is Godric.
Hey, Cap.
I need you both right down here. I can't lift any of these AIs up. I got almost all my guys here and I can't do it.
Where are you?
I'll give you a location.
Okay. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Okay, thank you.
Your one truck comes back and another leaves. The Grizzly leaves. That has the most people on it. You wait there about an hour. They finally show up. They have all their equipment on. What's up, Cap?
Yeah, I need help picking these AIs up. I'm too weak.
Okay. And Amy leans over and gets underneath one of them. The floor comes up with them and then falls off. Some female.
Okay.
And she totes him out. Let me see something real quick. Okay. And as you see Cottage pick one up, Atlas walks in through the door.
Hey, Atlas.
What are you doing here?
Putting AIs in the truck to be delivered to Telrana so she can identify them and decide who, instead of me waking them up all willy-nilly stupid.
We'll take care of it.
Okay. So I guess you want us to leave?
This room? Yes.
Yeah, this looks room kind of important. Okay.
Put the AI back.
All right. All right, guys. Let's just put them all back and let's just leave.
Okay, so Amy drags the AI back off, lays the female onto the floor, and then you guys start to drive back, and as you do, they all hitch a ride back on,
including Atlas and
yeah.
Okay.
And as you pull back up to the hangar to drop off the rest of them, you see the AIs walking up and looking at each one of the bodies, and you see one of them pull out a very large knife and slam it into the head of one of the unconscious AIs.
Who did it?
One of the AIs from the hangar.
Can I ask why you did that?
And snaps the handle off of it and then pulls the head off of the AI and walks off with it. Atlas says, "That was one of the council."
So you just terminated it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Do you
try
not
not-
like that?
It's not my planet, not my rules. I was hoping to at least, once everything's said and done, maybe talk to one of them.
If you want to help set up trade,
That's already been done. We got a trading post coming. Actually, it's already here.
is it?
I know there's one on the way, and just far it never disappoints.
Fair enough.
What kind of things do you want to trade in?
Engineered equipment.
I'm the guy you need to talk about trade. You want all engineering equipment? You don't want any minerals or ore?
Give us a minute.
Okay.
Some of ours are still updating. Our engineers are first. They get their wants first.
Yes. I do understand how you feel about a council, though. There's several council members I know that need that kind of treatment.
Cog, come here, Cog. And then you see an AI run up. Very big, bigger than the biggest AI you've seen so far. And he looks down at you and goes, "Hello, I am Cog."
Hi, Cog.
He's brown skinned, black hair, a very ugly brow to his face, almost like this.
Okay.
Very big features. Big nose, big ears, big hands, shirtless. Atlas looks at him. "Cog, where's your clothing?" "I'm bigger, it takes longer." "Fair enough. Once you get your clothing, please speak with Godric Valhalla of the Night, crew complement 7. Please speak with Cog. He'll give you what we need."
The crew complement is actually more than 7.
The crew your crew complement for your ship itself is 8, but
Yeah, but I'm traveling with like a lot of people. A total of 223.
Are you talking to Cog about your crew complement?
I don't know why.
Huh?
Yeah.
No. You have 7 and 1 AI.
Okay. I'm not
So-
arguing with an AI. You can't really win. So,
You do not know who you have on your ship, do you?
are you talking about? Actually, there's no to cottage. Go to. And Godric's thinking to himself, cottage went down. It's like, I know lots of people. Which one are you talking about? You talking about Amy?
No, the one you call Monday.
Monday?
oh, I'm writing that mess down.
I have a name of all. Monday. Oh, that's just great. Oh my. Come on, it was.
ETA on food, anything?
Working on it. We just got. Sarah is approaching with your order. So a few minutes.
Sarah.
Sorry, just popped in, but once the toddler wakes up, I'm like barely here.
Cling wrap. Cling wrap, baby.
Okay, so some of my notes are missing. Okay. Tell me about Monday.
She's an AI. What else is there to say?
Okay.
Anyway, well, here's what we need. And he kind of like grabs you around the arm. And one of your mercenaries is like, well, we don't touch the boss.
It's
And
okay.
he goes to grab for the
Touch the
finger.
boss.
We don't touch the boss.
I'm like, it's okay. It's okay.
Make a d20 roll. He's going to make one. The higher number wins. 18.
5.
And he grabs the big guy's finger because his hand goes around his finger.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was just like, "Get off me." And you see him. Oh, fuck!
Now, Cog,
He takes 13 points of damage.
if you want our help, please don't hurt my people.
I didn't hurt him, did I?
I hope not.
That's right. Fleshlings are small and weakly.
Yes, we were
Okay.
born that way. Just
It's a shame.
send him to the
Would
medical.
you like your consciousness updated?
Huh? My consciousness?
I can take your consciousness and put it in a body of ours. You'd lose your fleshling body.
Oh. I'm gonna take a rain check on that.
What is a rain check?
It's an expression, a saying said, "Let me get back to you once I made a decision."
I see. There are a lot of rain checks here.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Cog.
neodymium, tritanium, and uranium. And as you two continue to walk off and discuss trade needs and wants, to accommodate their needs and wants. Jala, what are you doing?
Looking for neodymium, titanium, and uranium.
It is
on the market.
everywhere in the Pandari system. I mean,
Really?
it's low-end bullshit.
It's really.
It's
It's the coal of.
it's
the charcoal
it's
of.
the dirt of the trade system. Like,
No, why don't they have it?
They probably
Because this place has been terraformed for combat.
yep,
uranium, titanium, and what?
neodymium. Rare elements found on this planet.
Super common everywhere else. I order. Is there any way of making like a continuing order, like a 1 month drop, once a month drop?
Make an intelligence check.
Especially now that we got that trade hub coming up. 19.
19. Okay, so with the speed in which they seem to even make clothing, you're going to be probably making 2 to 3 drops a month. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they are tireless, in essence.
Yeah, they just need to recharge. Ooh! Mental note, they're charging ports. Okay, would it cost, how much would it cost to do that and set that up?
Allow me to whip this out.
Or that can get worked into their trade negotiations.
$45 million a month. That's for all three at about 20 tons.
Godric's bank book. I even got a bank book for him in here.
All right, that sounds like something we can bring up with possible trade negotiations. That might be cut costs. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw something in, like a little notepad, what it's gonna cost, or put that on the table for trade negotiations stuff.
Okay.
Import this crap, export whatever.
That's what's on the market. And like
Yeah.
if you wanted to set it up as a continuous thing, that's what it would cost.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you find, at least on the Pandari market. What else were you looking for? I know you wanted to do some mad ass shopping, so
Yeah. Probably start getting more of those deployable houses for now.
okay.
And if there's any available, because I know Godric had all the bots in the Pandari system working on the city of Yandan. Hire some heavier duty cleaning bots for cleaning up the overgrowth.
Okay.
With a note that it's extremely difficult.
Remind me, are you talking to a character, or are you just like looking on the market?
The deployable housing I'm just gonna order.
Okay, how many are you ordering of those?
Like
Should just call
the more
Godric.
you do that, the lower my number is going. Like 20, just for now, just to make up the. Give them somewhere to get out of the sun.
You're looking at 40 million for those, for
Okay.
20 of them. So let's see, we're at 45. 20. Okay.
Okay. We'll start there because once things get cleaned and we get this stuff in, they can kind of start building their own again and fixing their stuff. I just want some to...
Okay.
But not necessarily studying from scratch here, but they need stuff coming in and out.
Yeah. And as you're sitting there ordering things,
Yeah.
you hear.
I'm thinking it's Riker, Jack, or CJ. And I look around.
It's coming from the hangar.
I walk the hangar like the warehouse.
Yeah.
I walk towards it.
As you walk towards it, you see one of the AI fastening the wires to what looks like one of the old ship speakers, and has some sort of makeshift antenna. Welcome to Pandari Radio. I am Smithers. How are you tonight? I'm great. You're great. We're going to be partying all night on the Smithers Show. Ta-da! Then another song plays. They just figured out how to make a radio that quick.
And they're playing songs from 1920s Earth.
Look how they're dressing. I mean,
Yeah,
this is gonna be one heck of a planet, yo.
that must have been one hell of a signal
To get,
We're not that far. We're just on the edge of Pandari. We pretty much just put another planet into the Pandari system.
Is this radio? Is it brand new to them?
you don't know. Make an intelligence check.
Do they have radio stations? Natural one. Nope, don't know.
You're not sure. You kind of slip in some mud and straighten yourself up.
Yeah.
What are you doing, John? Anything else?
Calling. I was marketing the deployable housing. I'm calling somebody about the bots because the bots are a little up in the air. They may still all be busy.
There's 4 companies out there still. The one you recognize, and they say they are occupied.
Occupied. I know why.
Yeah.
One that specializes in heavy construction and demolition.
There's 2.
I call one of them.
Okay. You get a woman behind a desk, probably in her late 50s, human, big hair, blonde and curly, obviously dyed. Lots of sun wrinkles and laugh marks. Can I help you?
Hi, yes. Do you have any mechs or heavy bots for probably used for demolition and deconstruction to rid the new planet that was just registered today of some exceedingly dense foliage?
Yeah, I got something for you. Yeah. My name's Merrill. I got about 75 bots available for heavy removal. Got 200 for light removal.
Could you just send out no need to go crazy. Could you just send out 10 for heavy removal?
How long you need them?
I don't particularly know. Let's say a week.
A week. Let me get. Hang on. And she puts you on hold. right, you still there?
Yep.
All right. We're looking at about 6 mil for the week. Where's it going?
I give it the coordinates. It's a new planet. There's going to be a lot of
Check to see if the pizza's here.
large ships in orbit for security, as this planet was just registered today.
Who's providing security?
The CJC.
Oh, I know CJ. He's a good guy. All right. How soon you need him? Right now?
As soon as you can, it'd be great.
All right. That'd be 12 million. 6 down. 6 if we lose the bots. You get it back at the end. Typical rental agreement.
12 million total. 6 now.
6 back if you. Well, it's 12 now. 6 return.
6 return.
If they come
okay.
back unscathed. Nothing.
No.
It's weird.
I said they were coming.
Never pay full price for late pizza.
Well, they have if we're late, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Sarah is approaching with your order at 4:36. It's now 4:50.
Did she get a flat tire?
I'm gonna go check and maybe make a call.
Yeah. And while you work on that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
I got pee.
And we're back. We got our pizza situation sorted. They made her deliver to a different house first, then come back. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, you ordered 20 deployable homes
and 10 heavy-duty bots for removing this combat-ready foliage from the houses, the overgrown stuff.
Okay. And you hang up with her for that. Is there anything else you wanted to buy?
Nope.
Godric,
No.
you're back at base. What else are you doing?
I'm going to call Jackson Dorello.
Okay. See if he answers. Did he? No. It's like this toddler to steal my. Spun like a top. He answers, "Hey,
Hey, how's Yandan going?
oh, you know, busy."
Oh. I had a couple questions. Before the destruction of Yandan and Vincent, he should not be named, I was planning on building a college on Yandan. And to, I don't know if you heard, but I built a stadium for this new sport everybody loves. I was wondering, could they fit that into the construction? I'll pay more. I mean, I'm just...
How big
How big what?
for the college?
Oh. What's that college name?
No, it can't be like anything in the real world.
No. I'm trying to think of
You're just
size.
thinking of sizes.
No.
You can get
Ivy League.
size references. Yeah.
It's an Ivy League college in England.
They're like almost all
Cambridge.
in New England. Okay.
Cambridge?
Cambridge.
Okay.
How elaborate?
Up to date. Brand new.
Isn't Cambridge in England, not New England?
I said England.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
And that's a university, not a college.
Assuming people send their kids to it, assuming it thrives and pays itself off in whatever time, you got a plot of land you wanted to put it on?
Is there any spots that things aren't as rebuildable?
No.
No. Aren't you maxed out on territories?
No.
I don't think he is, because we sold a bunch of shit.
Oh, I've never maxed out. I'm trying to remember. Who would I even get a hold of? Well, the answer is no, because I'm the counselor and I'm the one that can just override them.
Well,
But I'm
where
not
do you
gonna-
want it?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Just build on the stadium, and I'll look for some land.
Okay.
Just build the stadium.
Boop. He hangs up.
All right.
Anything
So,
else?
I can't. Goddard cannot think of who do you call because so much has happened in so much time, like about land. I don't know. I'll get back to it.
Okay.
I started looking into the ore that they want,
The ore.
like how much I can get.
Okay. You start looking on the market. How much are you looking to buy? It's all there.
What's the tonnage?
You're looking at about 40 cents a pound. 2,000 pounds in a ton, so
I get a whole
80,000 for a ton.
I get a hold of Telrana.
Okay, you have to go find her. She don't have a pick.
I go right off and find her.
All right. Make an investigation check.
18.
She's talking to Atlas and pointing off at the trees and the stuff, and it looks as though they have some sort of holographic display in front of them.
And I kind of raise my hand up. Hey, Telrana, I have a very important question about the minerals you need.
They both look at you. Okay.
I need to know the tonnage of how much you need.
I believe Jala's working on that.
Oh, did not know that. Well, is there anything else you want? You want more ships? Wait, what do you want?
Well, we need structures. We need more ships. We need weapons. We need ships for sailing.
Well, you have the tools and the know-how to make your own.
We
What?
do.
Yeah.
Oh,
So why would you need more?
Then we need machinery.
Okay, what kind of machinery?
We need a foundry. We need a large hydraulic ram.
Just one?
Yes.
Hydro.
And we need 2 factories,
What kind of factories?
fully fitted,
Fully fitted factories, but what kind of factories?
for shipbuilding. And
We need a
weapon
shipyard. You need a shipyard.
making. Maybe. These are going to be AI ships.
Okay. Fully equipped ship. All right, well, I'll start looking up that right away.
Understood.
I just start working on that, looking at things.
As you continue to look, you get all of you on the ground get a message from the Retribution. Hey, it's Captain of the Retribution. Hate to bother you. I got a guy here. We got him in custody. We locked this ship down. He's claiming that the planet was not supposed to be disturbed and that we're violating a law. Goes by Vortak Brown. He's whiny and a bit of a bitch.
As soon as I'm done talking to him, he's going to have a Wartak Brown.
Vortak or Wartak?
Vortak. Vortach. Brown.
Issues.
Like the color of brown. Which actually makes decent shading if you're painting.
I'll talk to him.
Jax is like, please, I don't want to talk to another fucking idiot.
All right, well, I take care of idiots.
Take Cadus with you.
With me? Okay.
Or if, however you're talking to this person, make sure Cadus is there.
Cottage.
Hi.
Need your assistance, beautiful.
On my way. And Alice overhears the conversation. What's going on?
Oh, there's this guy up there named Vortak I gotta talk to. He has issues with us waking the planet up and doing a bunch of things that we're doing now. I want to talk to him, make it all go away. That's pretty much what I do.
You promise?
I promise I'll make it better. I
mean,
promise
they
it won't
can
go away. If things go well, probably won't hear from him again, but
Vortak Brown, you see his eyes roll. Son of the founders of this planet.
does he have any legal right to this planet?
I do not know.
Okay, well, thank you for the information, Alice. You let me know if you and your people need anything. I got everything. Working on the foundry, the hydro.
Okay.
No work's coming up.
So how are you talking to this guy?
Pretty much how. Oh, Vortac or Alice?
Vortac.
See how it goes.
Like how?
How? Are you going
Comms?
up
Are you
there
going
or
up there?
over the pick?
What are you doing?
I'm
Here
going
comes.
up there. It's better for face to face. More intimidating.
You and the Haunted take off then?
Yeah.
All right. Your ship leaves, and the AIs give you little mind. They're busy, and
Alright.
more of them are on the field. And you see them starting to push into the city.
Good.
So while you're flying up,
Can I have somebody, myself or somebody on the crew, do a scan to see if we can get like numbers as to where we are with waking up and getting them online and whatnot?
roll a d20, add 10 for Sam's check.
That's a 12.
So 22.
No, I rolled 2 plus 10 is 12.
Oh, okay. We're looking at about 11,000.
Okay.
Those medical units are fast.
I feel like we're eventually gonna have to like pick a number. We're gonna have to figure out the time to leave here. Not maybe right now, because this newly registered planet just came online and we're getting all that figured out with a bunch of old tech beans. Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of deployable houses en route and some large mechs to deal with this, hopefully deal with this foliage. So, keep an eye on that. And I'm actually gonna go talk to I'm gonna go talk to Atlas about working on finding out where best to set up this deployable housing. Let him know that it's on his way.
Okay. So you make your way off the ship. You see his ship leave. And Alice isn't hard to find. People are kind of going to him for everything. Hello, favored one. Are you tired?
It's been a long couple of days. So I did some ordering, have some big updates for you guys. Have you ever heard of deployable housing?
Yes.
Okay. I've got 20 of those on their way, so you got your people have a new comfortable housing to stay in while you're either rebuilding or making new on what you have here.
Okay, have them dropped at these locations. And he sends you the locations, very specific to the inch.
Okay. I've also rented to deal with the foliage that has overgrown and taken over some of your buildings. 10 large construction or demolition mechs that can hopefully get through the density.
The trees here are different. They're very, 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 very dense.
That's why I went with more of a demolition / construction mechs instead of just whatever.
Perfect.
I don't know if it's gonna work because I don't know. We've never dealt with these type of trees before, but I figured those would be the best options. And about your metals that you needed. We have a couple different options for that. You see, while it's very rare here, which they did deliberately so you guys couldn't have it, it's an incredibly common item throughout the rest of the Pandaria system.
Wonderful.
So this could be you have the potential of this being a fantastic trade opportunity. Food or other items that come here, like this foliage, for that metal. Or I did price out having it just be a continual, like 2 or 3 times a month supply drop, but that can get a bit pricey considering with all you're needing.
Well, we were just speaking with Godric. He's going to purchase some factories, have them built here. We will operate them, and soon enough have our own fishing groups, and we'll be making ships, armor, weapons. We'll need a lot of equipment to start. We can make anything, but the foundry is the most important thing. So, thank you for all you're doing. Roll a d20.
That's a 2.
Okay. But I have a lot to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand. Just want to make sure you're all informed. I know you all have different goals, but ours is the hope that this planet becomes a thriving part of the Pandaria system.
Perfect. You're quite industrious for fleshlings.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, Vandre, please put that over there. Thank you. And he continues to give other AI direction. Godric. It takes you about 20 minutes to get up there because of the amount of debris in the system. Your shields almost go offline with the amount of scraping, bumping, and grinding that is suffered from moving ships out of the way with your shields.
I take my lawyer with me and give her the details on the situation in case any of the legal entanglements. And I take...
Oh, slow down. She starts to pull up the information. Well, his father, Lantac Brown, was when he created this planet. But there's no record of it being aired to anyone.
Okay, so it's a free agent.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you wish to come with me to meet this gentleman?
Oh, I'd love to.
Well, come with me. I take 5K Street guys with me.
5? Okay. How rough do they look?
I want them to be in like full tactical gear.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Have them dress up.
Dress up how?
Like you're going to church.
Going to church. With Glocks.
Hey!
The church at the Pew Pew. Get it? Double entendre. You... As you get through the debris and the ship mess, you see a very long, sleek, elegant-looking, almost like a pleasure craft. It starts at a point on the nose of the ship. It just works its way back bigger and bigger, just disgustingly embellished.
Rich kid.
Very, very
Okay.
bright white. Bright platinum white with gold and silver trimming. Monday puts in a request for docking.
Okay.
Docking accepted.
All right. I get dressed up
Okay.
in my castle vest. Shine my boots. Make a pretty good impression.
Okay. As you guys dock, you hear cling, cling, cling on your door to the ship.
I open the intercom. Who is it?
This is Vortax assistant Landry.
Oh, okay. I will be out in just a second. Now, do these people have any idea that it's going to be Godric Valhalla showing up? Or am I not?
No.
Or I'm not that popular?
Not to your knowledge.
I mean, my question is, how popular is Godric in the Pandari system?
You don't know.
I mean, okay, so we'll see.
As you come down the ramp and link up with your guys, the door opens to the gantry leading over to their vessel. You can smell a very well-cooked, extremely expensive meal in the distance. And then as you step into the gantry, you're met halfway by his assistant. It's a Dawu man who is kind of wearing a butler's attire.
I spelled DeWoo. D-W-O.
Yep, D-W-O-O-E.
Assistant.
Which is very, very elegant features, very soft facial expression. Ears come down into a point here.
Okay.
Hair almost seems to just flow in the air. And they walk with grace and quietness, not as noise is made. Rather handsome. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm to escort you to Vortax dinner room.
Thank you. We're to be expected.
Those ruffians out there. And he kind of nudges his head up towards the ships that are guarding the position. Would not let us down on the planet.
Oh.
So that made my my boss very unhappy.
Okay. Oh, I'm just here to help people. But we'll follow you.
As you make your way onto the vessel, you step onto a wood floor, highly polished, no spot of dust to be seen anywhere.
Godric's impressed.
Extreme amounts of handcrafted material everywhere, on every banister, on every kick panel, on every chair rail.
Is this nicer than my house?
Yes.
What the
This is, there's stained glass. He has somebody playing an instrument in the corner with a fireplace roaring as you step in. You see a young man, probably in his 20s, at the end of a long table that is just, again, polished to perfection. Incredibly decadent, very ornate furniture with a platinum white tablecloth, immaculate, with 2 chandeliers hanging overhead. Then one of the guys nudges you. Hey man, he making us look stupid, man. For real.
Just wait till we get back.
They just kind of chuckle. Then the assistant kind of looks over his shoulder and just continues to walk. Might I introduce Vortac Brown. He doesn't stand.
I walk up to him. try to shake his hand and says, "You must tell me who your interior decorator is."
He doesn't shake your hand, and he's like, "Please sit. We have much to discuss." And before you is a very serious, corporate-looking black hair.
Oh, he's black here. Okay.
And behind him, you see a picture of him and his dad above the fireplace, and you see hands that you recognize as mechanical hands in jars on the fireplace from their AI hands. You you notice that there's small bits and bobs here and there within this ship that are like almost war trophies. But you can tell that this guy didn't take any of this stuff. It was kind of just handed over to him. He's dressed in a 3-piece suit, black with a white vest. You sit down. And as you sit down, he's like, "Your minions can go." And then one of them looks at him, "Who the fuck you calling a minion, bitch?"
They stay here with me. They mean you no harm.
Yeah, bitch, we mean you no harm.
We just go wait by the door, guys. This won't take long.
Your idiots are fine. But they must stay over there.
I was kind of looking at him, was like,
"Yeah, bitch." And they keep walking off. So, my name is Vortek Brown. My father, well, you know who my father was. We created this planet to keep the AI here until they perished.
"Why?"
Because they were used as assassins. One of them tried to kill my father and my mother.
How long ago was that?
Oh, a very long time ago.
Oh.
But you decided to make it into law where AI are allowed on Yandan.
Yep.
Yeah? I think that's wise.
I don't carry the same fear and ignorance as most people. I can see potential.
What you call ignorance could be caution. Nonetheless, the planet was set up so they could not thrive.
Yeah.
They are only doing what they are told to do.
You haven't been down the planet, have you?
It's not important. The mission is what's important.
Mission? And what is this mission?
To extinguish AI.
I think you and me have we don't have the same ideal, son. Yandan is legal. And there's a lot of stuff you don't know that has happened.
Oh, I watched the news.
No, fuck the news. The news is crap. Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about what's going on right now on the planet.
And what is that? Please enlighten me.
Well, I know you have no legal right to this planet.
How do you know?
Because I do. As far as your father goes, you know, I sound like a great guy. So you want us to leave this planet, leave the AI alone. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, we were planning on leaving. We're not going to make a home out of this place.
Yes, but you're turning them on.
Oh, we're doing more than that. And I'm kind of holding back a lot because I don't know him. I don't trust him. He sounds like a little bitch. So,
Okay.
I don't really. The cards are on the table. I'm like, look, I'm just here for a couple days. I'm not the one turning them on. And they'll be on our way.
You do realize they'll go back to doing whatever it was they were doing before. Yes?
Not if they've had upgrades. They haven't been upgraded in over 100 years.
You can't guarantee that. They're machines.
You can't guarantee anything. I could jump up and shoot you in the face right now, but I'm not going to. You can't guarantee anything. The only thing you can do is hope for the best, try to teach them better or different, or let them go on their way. And whatever happens with them, that's on them.
They are not humans. They are not thinking creatures.
You were incorrect.
Now, did you bring, like, I know you brought 5K Street.
I brought Amy with me.
You brought Amy?
She's in the back.
I thought you were talking about Cottage.
You took Cottage.
Oh, I took Cottage. Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Hey, Cottage, have a seat next to me.
She walks forward with a swagger. She is armed to the fucking teeth. She sits down, puts her arm up on her face like this.
Now, see, she's not here to hurt anybody.
She just did what you told her to do.
I do that to a lot of people.
And she stands up
She is capable of making her own decisions.
and she walks towards him. And then what you didn't see were there were two guards in each corner that kind of approach her. And she's like, yeah, I remember you. You were a little bitty the last time I saw your daddy. Oh, you. Everyone remembers you. Oh, do they?
But look, we don't want to leave you any harm. We're going to leave the planet in a couple days. Everything, you know. How do you know the AI are waking up?
You just told me.
No, you told me that you know the AI are waking up.
Yeah, I do.
So let's come to some agreement here. We stay on here for a couple days and we leave.
Then what?
I know there's a trading post coming in to be set up on the planet.
Well, see, there you go. You're trying again.
Yeah, that'd be a great... I mean, the planet is full of resources. And we already have it under the Jasfarna trade agreement with the Andangatan. And pretty soon other people will follow, which means more money.
For who?
Well, there'll be plenty to go around.
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, deals can be worked and made.
Just make the check.
What was it?
Persuasion.
22.
22. Well, I know my father wouldn't approve.
All due respect to your father.
She interrupts you. She's like, your father's a bitch and he's dead.
Cottage, that wasn't very nice.
Neither's this twerp.
Yeah,
He's a fucking nobody in a nice ship.
Well, we should...
You just shut the screen off. Hit that thing.
Okay, I know how not to do that again. We don't talk ill of the dead, Cottage. It's not nice. His father was a very...
Stupid man.
Yeah.
He knows it. I know it. I met his dad.
Okay,
This is his dad's
we're
ship.
dropping topic.
Isn't it, sweetie?
We're losing topic here. All right. The AI, what happened with the AI and everybody else was over 100 years ago. I believe that if we
It's
give...
right. It's a...
And whose brilliant idea was to make them all killing machines in the first place? Just side note, because that's just... They could do so much more.
Well, you'd have to speak to the 200-year-ago time Not me. I'm only 110.
Yeah, but we can't keep living in the past. You want to make progress, you got to push for the future and get rid of the old ways.
Or I could just EMP this fucking planet and just be rid of it.
I would not recommend that.
And then Cottage is like, or I take command of this planet and we hunt you down like a fucking dog. Threaten me again, AI. I'll have you destroyed.
Look, I don't want you AI to eat a planet. I don't want to kill you. So, why don't you tell me what you want?
You to leave the planet and let them die.
Okay.
Save the Pandari system the hassle.
All right. I need a day.
Make a persuasion check.
I need a day. $15.
You get 1 day. I'll wait here.
Okay. I'm glad we talked. Sorry we couldn't really work anything out. Well, everybody, let's go. Let me turn around and walk out.
Okay, you guys have to walk out. The guards escort you out of the ship.
How are they looking? Are they?
The guards?
Yeah.
Bored.
No, I mean, are they strapped pretty good? They're really well equipped.
Make an investigation check.
Like, what am I seeing when I'm walking out? $12.
12? They look like they have new weapons, but they don't look like they have the best that there is. You guys have better than they do.
Okay.
Jack's surplus ammo and weapons look better than that.
So we get back on our ship, fly back down to the planet.
Okay. I'll say you start to make your way back down after disengaging. Cottage, as you guys walk to the bridge, Cottage is like, why didn't you just let me kill him? He's a twerp. And a moron.
I have a feeling we'll be meeting him again.
I don't doubt that.
But worst comes to worst, waste him.
We could do that right now.
No, because then we'd be no better than some murderers. We need an instigation.
All right.
It'll look better, trust me.
Captain.
Trust me. It'll look better.
Okay. Jala, what are you doing? While that was going on.
I'm letting... Oh, they probably have to tell me, but let CJ know about this guy. Then... You know what? No, that's what I was wanting to do. I'm gonna get some, like, directions, coordinates from Tawana, jump in my shuttle, and scout out the other 2 cities that are on this planet.
Okay.
Because we've only been to 2.
Do you tell CJ about him or not?
I let CJ know first. Like, as Godric left to go do all of this, I let CJ know what's going on.
Do you just message him or do you?
I'll just message him. I'm kind of assuming that the Retribution already let him know, so I'm just kind of verifying with a via message.
CJ calls you.
Mm-hmm.
Is he there?
I mean, he's in space. Godric went to talk to him.
Perfect. Gotta go.
Okay. And then I jump in my shuttle and scout out the other 2 cities.
Okay.
Mostly I want to see if I know most of the AI are down, but I'm mostly looking to see for how bad the overgrowth is there, and if I see any AI happen to be moving.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
$11.
11. You do see the city, one city.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it like a flyover.
Yeah.
Okay. You fly over. What are you looking for specifically? Anything?
Just like how bad the overgrowth is here, and I'm trying to see if there's any movement of like if there's any AI moving around, like if to run ahead of numbers wrong or something, or if some AI that we've woken up have made their way over.
Okay, so you fly over the first planet, or the first city, and you see that the overgrowth is bad, like to where it's almost formed a canopy over the city, and it's that really thick, wiry wood. You do see some movement down there, but it's rather large to be an AI. You're seeing trats moving around down there in the city.
Okay. Good to know.
But I mean, that's just from flying over. You're not going to know every detail,
right?
Unless you touch down.
Right. Do I find the other city? Because I was going to fly over both. I know there's 2. We've been to 2. It's going to get a feel for the other 2.
About an hour goes by. You find the second city.
Okay.
They're far apart.
Okay. Good to know. Glad I did this. Okay.
You fly over. There is some overgrowth, but you see equipment moving around. And you do see what look like AIs, but they look patched up, pretty patchy, like cobbled together.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I try and contact Jack? Like, I'm just gonna circle that city and try to contact Jack.
Alright, you're circling?
Yeah.
As you continue to circle. What's the AC of your ship? I would say it'd be about 15, because it's a stealth fighter.
Hang on, I have that.
Wait, are you cloaked?
No, I'll be fully honest, no. Because once the raiders got taken care of, so.
Okay.
My AC is 19. I have a feeling that's. Would that be including the cloaking device? It just says AC 19, that it has a cloaking device. So 19.
Because they just rolled an 18. You see a giant energy pulse come off of one of those creatures. Misses you. This is Jack.
Can you ask any of the AI around you if there's supposed to be some fucked up looking AI in the city about an hour-ish away from them?
Yeah. Hey, what about Second City over at this location? He gives them. Oh, those are the corrupted. We don't go there. Yeah, they said that's the corrupted. They don't go there.
Cool. Good to know. Flying back.
Understood.
And
They miss you with a 12. Like, this is an energy weapon you haven't seen before. Because the bolt coming out of the weapon's about this big. Okay. As you start to fly away, Godric, you make your way back down to the planet's surface.
Yep.
And you see Jala's ship coming back from a distant... You know it's her ship.
I send a message to Josfarna.
Okay, what is that?
That's basically how the conversation went, how he just wants to, if we don't leave very soon, he's going to EMP blast this whole planet. He's he's an arrogant, young, living off his daddy, got money, so.
Well.
And he's very prejudiced against AI.
That's okay. I have bombers getting ready to take him away.
Why would it always come to murder?
Because it's space, babies.
Could have made a deal.
What type of deal you gonna make with an idiot? You can't fix it.
As far as you got enough money to buy the planet.
I do, but I don't want to.
kind of did.
Yeah,
technically we bought the planet. We bought the satellite.
Among a lot of the things, I'm having trouble getting a foundry, one hydro ram, a fully
Okay.
they want weapons.
Well, yeah.
Fully automated carry-man riding. But those two will be okay. And I'm trying to get some ore in here.
Well, I have 2 of those things.
They need titanium. No, hold on, I got it written down. Uranium's one of them. I remember that. Oh, Amethil.
I'm gonna stop you. The ore thing's been taken care of.
Oh. Okay. I was just trying to pull in more. How much?
You're looking at about 8 billion.
8 billion?
That's for the buildings.
And I understand they have some mining here, but I don't know if it's any good. Yeah, I'll do that. 8 billion.
I'll have it shipped to you. It'll be here in about a week. It's big. Big stuff.
Okay. 8 billion. Okay, that's it.
All right. You continue to make your way, touch down on the planet's surface, back where you just were. AI, get out of your way so you can land.
All right. I go up to Tirana. I just tell her what I ordered.
Okay. Jala.
Mm-hmm.
Were you just laying back in the night?
Yeah.
Okay. You touch down. You hear an alert go off on your picks.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, wait, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Mm-hmm. Combat. Combat. In orbit. Combat in orbit.
Oh, I'm gonna call Stitch.
She appears. Hello.
What's going on up there?
It looks as if the CJC has just engaged that very pretty ship.
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't going to end well.
So.
Okay, well, you know, would you mind calling the fleet back onto the night? There's so many, other ships in orbit right now. Think we can give them a break.
Sure.
Unless absolutely necessary, like another random pirate attack or something.
Sure. All right. You guys see a very big pulse wave shoot out from space, then fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear and see a very formerly elegant white ship start screaming towards the planet on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Engines burning hot, and it starts to flip.
I'm gonna run onto the night, tell them, have my crew get into position. Engines on. I want to fly. As soon as it lands, fly to wherever it's landing.
Okay. You guys start to do a lift off. As you start to head that direction, you see a fireball, probably about the size of a fucking continent. Just. And that's where we'll end tonight's game. Hope you had fun. Not always fun being on the same planet all the time, but you gotta stick to your guns and do what you have to do.
That shit needs done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Got John Wayne that shit.
So, that being said, we love you. Stay frosty out there. Stay safe. Stay sane. Turn the news off. We love you. Take care. We'll see you next time.